What I'm about to show you is probably the worst DVD packaging I've ever seen. Hey guys, what's going on? This is your old pal CHH, and I just want to rant today. For once, I'm going to rant. I'm going to rant about the worst DVD packaging ever. And unfortunately, the company has a name. Now, I'm not saying I'm a hater of this company, but I need this shit to stop. I really just don't like it. So let's get into what I'm talking about today, guys. So when it comes to watching television shows, I just prefer to have the box sets of stuff I like as opposed to streaming. Just because, you know, where I live, I can get good internet, but if you're a fan of the show, you see the hilariosity, as it were, on some of my live streams of my internet going in and out, flickering. If I'm into something and I start buffering, it is the biggest annoyance in my life. So if it's a show I like, I enjoy watching them on physical media. And okay, that's, you know, something that I have the option with because we live in a world where I can buy most of these shows on physical media. Most of them on DVD, although we're in an interesting time because we just got the announcement that Friends is coming out on 4K, which I'd be lying if I said I wasn't really interested in seeing that on 4K. So I don't own Friends. I got this close to buying a box set of it the other day. I'm glad I waited because now the show's coming out on 4K. And that's just going to be wild. So I'm actually really interested in that. Anyway, so when it comes to packaging of TV shows, I can't say that it's the creme de la creme of physical media, but I'll show you what I'm okay with. I'll show you what I can deal with. Here's a good example of getting shows on physical media and what you can kind of expect. Here is Murder, She Wrote. I love this show. I don't know if you guys have seen Murder, She Wrote, but I used to watch this all the time with my grandma when I was a kid. So this is the typical of what you would see in a TV box set. They come in big fat DVD cases. Here's seasons 1 through 6. Now this thing is stacked, okay? You open this up, and you've got a ton of discs. It's not exactly the easiest to navigate, but it's also not very difficult. And then as long as you take care of your stuff and you put them back nice and evenly, no problem. You know, you'll go through your discs. You can flip right through these, pull them out, boom, 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 put them back up when you're done. I'll actually say that the Murder, She Wrote ones stay on their holders pretty well. Sometimes on these big DVD cases, the little circles for where the discs snap in are very, very shallow, and they can come out pretty easily. But with Murder, She Wrote, I'll actually give them credit. This was one of the better box sets I've seen for television. Love this show. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. I'm just obsessed with it. Another example of something I'm okay with is this. I did a video talking about the disaster of them Lionsgate releasing the Ninja Turtles cartoon from 1987 to 1996 on DVD. They started out, you should check that video out. It's called How Not to Release a Show on DVD. And basically, they started out putting the show on volumes, and then magically they go from volume 6 to season 4. And everybody was just like, what? What's going on? Where's season whatever? Where's volume whatever? So then they just put out a box set of the show, and I think this one actually reorganized the episodes in order, which was a whole nother fiasco with the Ninja Turtles cartoon, because God knows I love that cartoon. Watch it all the time. So this is my release that I use. Again, not the greatest, but I can deal with this. Like, I can deal with this. I'm not in love with it, but as you can see, you know, you go through here, boom, your discs are kind of stacked. It's not the best, but I can deal with it, right? So as you can see, the DVD packaging for television shows, it's not the best. It's just, you know, I try to deal with it and take care of it, but it can be a pain in the ass. But sometimes these companies package this stuff so bad, you can't help but you have your discs getting scratched. I mean, literally just maneuvering them damages them. Let me show you an example of something that really grinded my gears. And then the home run is the last one. So, my favorite sitcom of all time is Roseanne. It's the most relatable show I ever watched growing up. I came from a blue-collar, working-class family, and as most of you watching did, and it was a show that I religiously watched. I watched it through hard times. I watched it in good times. I watched it to get me through times, right? So, it's a show I frequent a lot. It's a comfort show. If I don't know what I want to watch and I'm just wanting to eat dinner and just be comfortable, I'll put on Roseanne. So I ordered this set a few years ago, or I might have picked it up at Walmart. This is the Roseanne DVD collection. Comes in this pretty thick case. It seems not bad, right? I mean, until I got home and I looked at this. This was put out by Mill Creek, right? Okay, so Mill Creek, you're the guys today. All right? You're the ones that I gotta get on. Just opening this, watch this. This is a effing joke. These are how Mill Creek packaged this, and I can't stand it. They shoved the movies into little slips stacked in here. Stacked. My discs are all damaged because they get destroyed and they get scuffs and marks all in these damn things. I truly hate them. Mill Creek, what is your problem? I truly can't tell you how much I hate this. Mill Creek got the license for Roseanne after Anchor Bay had the show, and they put this crap out. Now, I don't know if all the Mill Creek box sets that they did were like this. I want to say that they put the box set out or repackaged it, and these are all useless. I mean, they all skip. Just using them, they all got damaged. And I am somebody that truly tries to take care of my movies. But dealing with this bullshit was just, it was a lose-lose situation. They all got just destroyed. They got destroyed. So I couldn't use this. The show I love, I want to be able to own it so I can watch it with not having to worry about the internet and buffering and speed and all that stuff. My internet is not that reliable, and it's because of where I live, right? I kind of live in the country. So I said, screw it. I'm not dealing with this crap. This packaging sucks. Mill Creek, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. I went on eBay a while back, and I bought the Anchor Bay seasons of the show. I got the whole thing for $30. Somebody was selling the whole set of these for $30. This is how you release a show. Now, granted, this is separate seasons, but you've got your first season, and look at these beautiful DVD cases. Boom. That's how you that's it. Okay, so I would much rather have less space on a shelf than have the crap that Mill Creek was doing. I was wanting to go through and watch Married with Children. I loved the show. Al Bundy's one of my favorite TV characters. I knew I had the series, but I hadn't watched it in so long. So I was getting ready to go watch it. And sure enough, I pull out my set. What I'm about to show you is probably the worst DVD packaging I've ever seen. And again, this comes from our friends at Mill Creek. This is what I have. This is pathetic. I truly hate this. It is a plastic cardboard, or is a thin cardboard, case. It's already dented all the way in. There's no weight. It's all give. You've got the sliding top, and it's nothing. Look at it. You can't hold it without damaging it. It's got this sliding top, and it's 2 discs on these. This is a physical media collector's worst nightmare. The things where you slide the discs in, just pathetic. And sure enough, all my memories rushed in and hit me like a ton of bricks when I started pulling these out, and I was looking at my discs, and they were all smudged and scratched. I put in my PlayStation 5. I put in episode 1, season 1, and within 2 minutes, it was freezing and skipping. I wanted to punt this box set. But what did I do? I went online, and I saw a listing for the Married with Children box set from Mill Creek, but it was the box set that they put out. I went on YouTube and watched a video of said box set. It's a gold and yellow box set. It's a big one, and it's got all the movies in cases that snap and all this or whatever. It was 1,000 times better than this. So I ordered that off of Amazon. I ordered that box set. Sure enough, in 2 days, I get my box. Now, the box that I get is this thin. I was like, oh, this is clearly not good. They probably sent me this crap again. Well, I opened it, and it was an updated version of this, where the only thing they changed was making this a thicker, sturdier cardboard. It was still this crap. I didn't even open it. I made my next trip down the road soon to the UPS store and returned it to get my money back. So I still can't watch Married with Children at home because all of these are trashed. This thing is in just terrible shape. It gets damaged just sitting on the shelf. It is the cheapest piece of shit I've ever seen. This is by far the worst DVD packaging of all time. This sucks, Mill Creek. For the love of God. The box is fine, okay? A big, thick DVD case, I get it. Please, what in God's name are you guys thinking? This is bullshit. I haven't done a video like this before where I feel the need to call a company out. But, guys, you guys have got to be getting a lot of returns on this shit. It's just pathetic. So, Mill Creek, I'm begging you. Do something else, please. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to go get it. I wasn't even going to do this for this video, but I've got to go get this to show you guys the absolute worst DVD packaging of all time. All right, guys, just while I'm on my bitch fest, I got to say, this is one of my biggest things I hate in physical media. Criterion, you should be ashamed of yourself. Who remembers this? Well, I got this against my better judgment. Look at this disaster. I don't think you guys are ready. Mine is so bad. The way they house these discs is so bad. Some of my movies have disappeared. There's one right here. I can't get it. Holy crap. Look at this. It's like Plinko from freaking what's that show? Holy, look. It's just dropping. This one, I don't even know where it's at. It's gone somewhere. I haven't taken these out. This is the worst packaging of all time. Now, I was so excited for this. I was so excited to get the Showa era Godzilla films. Yeah. And Criterion hasn't probably done anything like this since. But this is the worst. So, Mill Creek, you're in good company because you've got Criterion with the worst packaging ever. This is just bull. Why did you guys not just release a nice box set with a little booklet? What's wrong with that? It's a book. You could have just shrunk this stuff down and made it a booklet. So, yeah, this is some of the worst packaging of all time as well. So, Mill Creek and Criterion, you guys are two companies that have put out some, in my opinion, the worst DVD packaging of all time. But what do you guys think? Do you have a release that beats what I've just shown you? Please let me know. Hopefully somebody out there can relate to this. This is your old pal CHH saying, come on, guys, no more sliding cases with this bull crap. Please stop it. Please stop it. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.